Alright YouTube, this is Hozo121 with a deck tech. This may be my last deck tech for a while as I'm leaving out for school in 2 weeks. So since I thought it'd be the last one for a while, I thought I would show off a type of deck I've never shown before. Today I'm going to show off my EDH deck. My general in my EDH deck is the Crosane Protector. Nice foily. I lucked out because I worked at Troll and Toad and I picked him up for really cheap because I can. This deck is more sentimental, throwback to my old first Legacy deck as far as elves. Also, it's also sentimental in the cards that's in it too, in some of the versions. Let's start with the lands. I have 20 something, I was like counting them. Basic forest, and since I'm leaving out for college, all of my friends have been signing them, like that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and then my girlfriend's little 5-year-old sister drew me a Pikachu. That's the bulk of the mana base. And then I have 5 non-basic lands. I have 1 Reliquary Tower, 1 Pendlehaven, a Wirewood Lodge, which helps set up some infinite mana combos, Nykthos, which is where the infinite mana combo comes from, and Gaia's Cradle. Yeah, I know it's gold border, but I prefer the gold border one. Not only because it's cheaper, but this was actually out of my friend's Tokyo World Championship deck. You can see there's actually quite a bit of play on it, and he actually had it signed by the actual artist. Well, not the artist, but the actual guy who played with the deck. Move into the spells, because this is primarily a creature deck. Very, very few spells in it. Summoner's Pact, Skull Clamp. This is pseudo budget. I've not come across another Glimpse of Nature, so there are no Glimpse of Natures in this deck, just to throw that out there. 1 Expedition Map, Green Sun Zenith, Crop Rotation, the Crossroads, Concord Crossroads, Scrying. There's a lot of non-basic land search in the deck just to get Gaia's Cradle or Nykthos. Lightning Greaves helps make your elves have haste because you just bounce it around your elves. Survival of the Fittest. Whatever. Cloudstone Curio. Court of Calling, which my friend just gave me I had the original Court of Calling. My friend just gave it me because he pulled it out of a pack and signed the back of it upside down because he knew it would mess with my OCD. Nissa Ravane, Slate of Ancestry, Primal Command, and Overrun. The deck is mainly an elf druid deck, hence said in the Crosane Protector, he allows druids to tap for 1 green mana, which is funny enough that almost every elf is a druid, almost. So it's 90% elves, and there's some other random druids and shamans in the deck. But let's start with the 1-drops. Llanowar Elf, Draga Tree Speaker, Wirewood Symbiote, Nettle Sentinel, Elvish Mystic in the new art frame, which I like, or the new frame I like, Virtual Rangers, Essence Warden, Birds of Paradise, because you can never have too many mana dorks, Diligent Farmhand, Boreal Druid, Heritage Druid, Crosane Wayfinder, Elvish Pioneer, Elvish Lyrist, Elvish Scrapper. I've not quite foiled this deck out. I've got a few foils in it, but Finthorn Elves, Quirion Ranger, Village Elder, Sky Shroud Ranger, Arbor Elf, and then Magus the Candelabra, which helps that with the infinite combo. Moving to the 2 drops, pull them all out here. That happens in a stack based on mana cost. The key card to the infinite combo in the deck, infinite mana combo, is Seeker of Skybreak, which allows you to untap target creature, which is Magus the Candelabra, or go ahead and pull her up here. Crusade Restorer with 7 cards in the graveyard, and then you basically keep either Nykthos or Gaia's Cradle with Wirewood Lodge and Seeker Skybreaker and either Magus or Crusade Restorer. These 3, this plus these 2 plus this and one of these 2 equals infinite mana. The one Nissus Chosen, which helps out with Nissa Urbane. Gaia's Herald, blue decks. Elvish Visionary. Voyaging Satyr. Priest of Titania. I do prefer gold bordered cards too. I like the gold and white border. Heart Warden. Leaf Gilder, my bad. Wirewood Havemaster. Devoted Druid. Llanowar Elf. Sorry about the weird glare. See if that should help. Quirion Elves. Viridian Zealot. Gyre Sage. Scrib Ranger. And Shakira Tribuilder. Onto the 3 drops. Greenweaver Druid. Never have enough mana dorks. Elvish Harbinger. Yamavai Elder. Ferret's Impotent, or however, I'm not even going to try butchering that pronunciation. My pronunciation's terrible. But yeah, you guys can see who it is. Eternal Witness. Elvish Orchard. This deck is not complete. Like I said, I need a Glimpse of Nature and I need a Craterhoof Behemoth. But I have some cards standing in their place just for now. On to the 4 drops. Well, this is actually technically a 2 drop, but Genesis Hydra. I took out Genesis Wave for Genesis Hydra just because it does the same thing, but it's also a body. In the 4 drops, I have Oracle Moldiah, Shaman of Springs, which is Elvish Visionary number 2, Wirewood Channeler, Kamatra's Acolyte, basically an Elvish Archdruid, and then Pelucranos. Moving into the 5 drops, there's actually only 2. Baruch Fist of Corrosive. It's really cool, kind of an overrun ability for every forest, which this deck actually uses to an extent. I think he should be the elf that gives trample to all creatures, but I don't have him, so like I said, the deck's not complete. And then Glintleaf Archdruid, Glimpse of Nature number 1, and then we have Primordial Sage, which is Glimpse of Nature number 2, and Soul of the Harvest, which is Glimpse of Nature number 3. And then we also have Skull Clamp, which is Glimpse of Nature. And in place of my Craterhoof Behemoth, I have 1 Still Hellkite, and then the card my brother gave me is for a going away present, 1 Wormcoil Engine. But this is my EDH deck. It's really fun. It's more 1v1 than group, but it can do group because of the mass amount of board you lay. You're just not going to kill everybody in one turn. It is also a combo elf style deck, so that's the main general point of the deck, is to try and combo out your opponent with the deck, with like Genesis Hydra, Genesis Wave, any of the Glimpse of Nature-esque abilities of the Soul of the Harvest, Primordial Sage, or the Archdruid to help and also Skull Clamp, just to help turbo out your draws and turbo a bunch of creatures. But that's the deck. This is Hozo121. Sorry for the lack of deck techs over a while. This may be the last one for quite a while because I am going to school. A like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any other suggestions for the deck. I'm always open to ideals. Like I said, it is a Druid elf deck kind of thing that just happens to have some shamans in it. Thank you for your time.